So this crew's been struggling to get out for a while. We had to switch over to them, but as you can tell, they've got this truck buried, and my man has to be careful. Right there, he started spinning tires, and the truck started going backwards on him. And now, this is going to have to be very tricky to make sure that he doesn't mind spinning this, and this truck winds up completely submerged in the drink. But welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here visiting Point Marina. And this truck is not getting anywhere. So they're gonna spin it a little harder, trying to get it, but man, there we go, finally getting some traction, and the boat's not even attached to the trailer, to be honest. That would have probably made it even worse. So here we go. Oh, you gotta let go of the line, let go of the line. Oh, they snapped the guide pole. She was letting go of it too. It was a very strange situation right there. And he's gonna back it back down the ramp. But man, this is a wild one because they definitely were just way too deep on that last attempt. So let's see how he does as he backs in this time. But again, he's got the tires in the water. He's not as deep as he was the prior attempt, but those tires are not gripping to anything. If he couldn't pull this out without the boat on the trailer on the last attempt, I don't think he's gonna be able to pull this out with the boat on the trailer. That's how slick it is. He almost fell right there as he was walking down to try and winch this thing on. So here we can see the trailer's floating as well. Look at how it's all kinds of leaning now. He's got to watch out because if that pole on the right slides under the dock, obviously that can catch when he tries to pull it out as well, adding another complication to this one. So it looks like he's going to try and winch the boat on from here and see if they can get it pulled out. But I'm curious to see how this one goes because the reality was they were spinning so hard on that first attempt. I think once we add the weight of the boat, it's going to make it even more difficult for him to try and get it out. I mean, look at him trying to even climb back up to his truck. He's just sliding around. So here we go. We're going to go with attempt number 2. This time it does appear the boat's at least attached to the trailer. And see where he gets with this one. So he's actually backing up. So I'm guessing he didn't feel like he had the trailer deep enough, but I mean, almost half of his tire's in the water now. Bro, there's no way you're getting this out. So he's gonna slide back down here again, but there's no way that trailer wasn't deep enough because this boat is floating, and that's not the way this works. Typically, you're gonna get you want the boat to slide onto the bumps and actually grip, even at this point in time, where it can start to center itself as it's pulling itself up. But without this, I mean, it's just gonna be so far off. I am confused by this approach at this point in time, but let me know in the comments what you think of this. Is the trailer too deep? I mean, the trailer's floating. That should be your first sign. And I'm wondering why he's struggling so hard then. I mean, he can't seem to get it where he wants it, up by the bow eye. But I'm wondering, again, because it's too deep, so it's just not sitting the way he wants it to sit. All right, so he's walking back up, and we had a false alarm on the last attempt. Let's see if it rolls this time. Here we go, back in gear. And now the tires are spinning a little bit. As you can see, the truck starts to kind of level itself out. Oh, there was the trailer catching onto the side over there. You can see where that guide pole got caught underneath. So everybody's yelling at him to stop and come back. But now it doesn't matter. Again, we're spinning tires. You can tell by the truck moving side to side. And I can't tell if the trailer's caught on the dock on that rain height inside where you can see the guide pole is under the dock. So we're gonna toss some people into the bed of the truck. Try and see if we can get a little bit of grip. Again, I'm wondering if the problem is not the fact, because it looks like it's caught. Like it does. It looks like the trailer is caught. There we go. It's starting to pull out now. As they get a little bounce action, finally starts to get a little grip. And they begin to pull this one out. And this crew looks like they finally have it up and out on that one. But man, I'm surprised. I didn't think when I saw him bury it back down again halfway up to the tire, and as slick as the ramp was, watching him slide down and the crew that came to help him, their boat's coming off the dock now, and they've got to be careful running around. Obviously, we saw how slick the dock was, and here we are, they're running back to their boat, and the bow came off as they were trying to help that guy get his truck and trailer off. So sometimes being the Good Samaritan doesn't pay off. Fortunately, it looks like they have a line still on the stern, but now the engines are into the dock and probably scratching the cowling is more than likely what's happening here. So somebody jumps on to start one motor up, but I mean, there we go. We got a line. And the easiest thing here is they probably can just get one pulled over versus trying to use the motor. But both crews look good to go now. So here comes our next crew, and on approach, we've got one fender out for what looks like to be a pretty big boat for one fender. So Cap doesn't like the initial approach angle and decides to go ahead and back it up and is going to reline it up and try it again. So bringing it around. Now, one thing I do like, they are keeping the engines fairly straight, which typically is a sign that they kind of know what they're doing. And here we go, they're in on approach. So coming in nice and slow. And we've got a line on the ready as well. And Cap's kind of leaving the helm for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. Maybe he's that confident in where the boat's coming in, and his buddy goes for the toss, misses with the first one. Misses with the second one. And let's call it a three-peat as he misses with the third attempt as well. And now Cap's gonna have to back out. So he's gonna bring it over and try and bring this around one more time. There we go. Brings the bow a little closer in. Coming back up on attempt. And the fourth miss. Nope, he got it on the fourth one. Fourth time works. That's the charm, and they're able to get it on, and they should be good to go. And speaking of good to go, we're going to go ahead and get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.